Natasha Jonas. Fighting out of the blue corner from Chicago, Illinois. Here is a women's two-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica McCaskill.
So much hype surrounding this big... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That right uppercut misses. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Solid punch. She scores with that counter. That hook won't score. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot by her. The straight right just misses. Missing with the hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
A swing and a miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Natasha Jonas in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The jab just got blocked. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I need to switch back up.
Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
She got her with a punch. A second to catch our breath. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. Nope, that hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... Here we go in the 6th round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punching. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice counter shot. Good counter shot by her. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And so far, the offense has been better than the down goes Natasha Jonas. She really knocked the wind out of her with that punch, and she can't stay on her feet any longer. Let's see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still on the fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They exchange punches. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here comes round 7. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Jab slightly off target. Perfect counter lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes back on. Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Nice job. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels.